Hello, Mrs. Wishy-Washy here, back in the classroom. I have some more books that I want you to read to me and practice your reading. So I hope that that's what you're doing. We need to become great readers, and we become great readers by reading lots of books. Today we're going to have Mud Walk. Do you remember this story, Mud Walk? Mud Walk, story by Joy Cowley, illustrations by Elizabeth Fuller. Look at the duck thinking about that mud. I wonder what that duck is going to do. Oh, yes, look at that. The duck, oops, forgot. It's your turn. Replied. That's a word we don't see very often, replied. There's that word replied again. They answered back. Oh, look at the mess they're making. They are really getting muddy. Look at that, picking his feet right up out of the mud. He doesn't want to get stuck in it, do you think? Uh-oh. I don't see him picking I don't see her picking up her feet like she was. Looking at each other. What are they going to do? Oh, it's getting worse. Moo! Help! It's so hard. I just love to read the book out loud. But I like it that you're reading it to me. Oh, there's Mrs. Wishy-Washy with her green tractor. Muddy animals, what's going to come next? We know what's going to come next, don't we? Let's tell you this one together. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy. That was a good book. That was one time when the pig and the duck and the cow didn't get away from me when I wanted them to have a wash. Boys and girls, remember the one day when I was reading to you, I was reading a book that I was going to share with Cohen, our grandson Cohen. And today I have another book that I'm going to share. And look at the title, Wishy-Washy Road. And here I am in my green truck. And look what I am. I'm stopped right at the roadway. Why do you suppose I stop? Have you ever been told to stay out of the road or to be careful crossing the road or going on the road? Oh, we are very careful when Benny and Cohen come to visit that they don't get out in the road. Well, actually, we live on a street, but the farm is in the country and it's a road. So let's see what happens in the road in this book. Well, there we see a picture. I think that Mrs. Wishy-Washy drove away and left the gate open because look what's happening. Wishy-Washy Road. Ah, the cow was on the road. Look what the cow is getting, some nice green grass on the other side of the road. The pig was on the road. The duck was on the road. Is that safe? Look at their surprise and the vehicles are stopping. Uh-oh. Who is on the road now? What does it say on the car? Police. Oh, the police officer was on the road. Do you suppose maybe somebody called the police officer? Maybe. No animals on the road, roared the police officer. Go home. I hope they know how to go home. Let's see. Look at him. He scared them a little bit, didn't he? Because look at him go. The cow went home. The pig went home. The duck went home. What happened to my page? Oh, there it is. Look at that. The gate is closed now. Look what the pig says. Home is safer than road, said the pig. Is that true? Is it safer to be at home and in the yard than it is on the road? We know it is. Much safer, isn't it? It's a good place to be. And I wanted you to look here. The police officer roared. We don't usually say people roar. We usually say other words. What other word could Joy Cowley have used instead of roared? What word is just about the same? How about shouted? And you know, the one that I have many times in the stories, Joy Cowley always says, Mrs. Wishy-Washy screamed. That means talking in a really big voice, doesn't it? Sometimes there's lots of words that you can use that mean the same thing. Boys and girls, I hope that Cohen enjoys this book when we visit him today. And I also have a book that I am going to give to Benny to read too. Remember I told you there's so many great books out here, and this is my favorite group of books. Frog and Toad Are Friends. Having friends is really special, don't you think? I think that sometimes it's hard during this last few months when we've been social distancing and not getting out. It's been hard to keep up with our friends. And I hope that you are able to get together with your friends soon. Meanwhile, it's really great to spend time with sisters and brothers. Frog and Toad Are Friends. The contents, the first one I thought was so good because look at it. I don't know if you can see it. It says spring. And that's right when we are now in the season of spring. We're right in the season of spring. And there's Frog knocking on the door of Toad's house. Frog ran up the path to Toad's house. He knocked on the front door. There was no answer. Toad! Toad! Shouted Frog. Wake up! It is spring. Bah, said a voice from inside the house. Toad, Toad, cried Frog. The sun is shining. The snow is melting. Wake up. I am not here, said the voice. Ah, is Toad still in hibernation? Has he spent the winter inside, down in the bushes or in the mud or wherever he spends his wintertime? I think that when Benny reads this book, she's going to find out all about where Toad is and whether he's ready to come out. Boys and girls, thank you for coming in today for a little bit. Remember, we wishy-washy our hands. I'm going to do a quick wishy-washy to show you that we can change the saying very easily and work on our counting while we do it. We want to wash our hands for a little bit. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, 21, 22, 23, 20. Oh, that's the one I did yesterday. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy. Now I'm done. Just like yesterday, I'm using Mr. Wishy-Washy's towel. It's time to grill. Goodbye, boys and girls. Enjoy